Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I don't have 1 minute. Okay, thank you for your welcoming in this Institute of Democracy in Iraq. I'm a senior lecturer in international relations, but I thought there is some relevance. I'm not a legal expert, because we agreed all that before everything, the basis is the political will and the consensus on this. There is a sort of intention to try and defend, and this is very clear, the Constitution, if it's a good or not a good text. But in reality, the fact is not on whether it's good or not as a text, but I guess all these doubts have raised from the fact of the implementation versus non-implementation of the Constitution. So it's not really about the text, and I think all today they reflected primarily on those themes or articles that raise political controversies. So I think an overemphasis on whatever is raising political controversy should be possibly in the center. We discussed about the amendments, and I guess, and I think it was somehow mentioned, very relevant to the amendments is also how you ratify them. And then here, I think Article 144 is important to be considered. The role of the federal court as well, its role, its validity, it's something, I guess, which is very central, because nowadays we see that most of the issues that are coming to the front, they are outcomes of these sort of decisions, and then everything becomes more politicized. And I have a very last point. If you would like, apart from maybe amendments, to also take into consideration additions. Iraq is found in the heart of the Middle East. The recent example, which means obviously that conflict is an ongoing process. Recently, the example of ISIS demonstrated that, well, we cannot only have casualties, but these can reach to the point of genocide. So I'm wondering also, apart from your amendments, whether additions would need also to be taken into consideration. And here I talk about something which I think among the legal experts is very much prominent, the domestication of international law. So maybe this is something, and I'm not sure how this could be applied within the federal context. This is something that maybe that would need to be taken into consideration throughout this process. Thank you very much. Shukran.